Hi, Doctor and everyone. So now we are going to discuss our project. Okay, so before that, I will introduce about our group. So we are group two. Okay, so we have five members. First, which is me. My name is Antari. Then followed by ROSHAIZAT, NURUL AINI, SITI AMINAH, and PUTERI HADIRAH. Yeah, so we will start our discussion now. Okay, so first we will discuss and talk about the background of the project. So we'll start now.
Okay, for the background, Zazala Rashid established convenient shop called Zal Enterprise that sell household items. Zazala had set up the business during her undergraduate degree program to cater for her immediate needs.
So this is a merchandising business, all right? Yeah. So okay.
Uh,
Yeah. We just talk only.
however, just continue.
Yeah, just continue, I think.
However, her business grew beyond expectation as she sold her products using social media and the shop platform, so her product reached more customers. Upon completing her degree program, Zazala Rashid decided to open a retail outlet for customers that do not have an online presence. So she opened outlet for her customer for to easier and comfortable to sell her product. So after that, Zazala ability to deliver high quality product and render good customer service significantly contribute to the success of her business. So in less than 2 years, she opened more outlet in other parts of the country to meet the growing demand for her product. Recently, Zal Enterprise won a contract to supply household items to families of flood victims. This contract was turning point for Zal Enterprise as it bid and won several other contracts for household and supplies for big organizations.
So consequently, the expansion of Zara Enterprise required an immediate injection of funds into the business to meet the growing demands of customers for its products. Then Zazala Rashid had approached a bank with the possibility of getting a soft loan to meet the increasing demand in operating costs. Yeah. So which means he need more money. Yeah.
However, a contract is for Zahra Rashid to provide the financial statement of Zahra Enterprise for the current reporting period. Therefore, Zahra Rashid sought the service of an accounting intern to draw up and adjust the trial balance of 31 December 2023. So it means that the company which was Zahra Rashid, his company will become bigger and they will have many funds. So Zahra, they need to prepare the financial statements to get the loan from the bank.
And then, likewise, Zal Enterprise is handling a high quantity of stock due to recent growth being experienced in her business. Since Zazala Rashid is not accounting literate, there have been troubles with stock management. Okay, so for instance, some inventory of products in large quantity had gone obsolete before being sold. So this indicates that the company in effective inventory control. Also, the second one is some product couldn't meet customers' demand because there was no educated inventory system to show the level of stock available in the store. So the stock management problem is of great concern to Zazala Rashid as she foresees the possibility of running into losses and losing her customers if urgent action is not taken to address the anomalies. So basically, from this extract, there are two main operational inefficiency that I can highlight. So addressing these shortcomings promptly is crucial to prevent further complications and ensure that the business sustainability and customer satisfactions. I think that's all from me.
So far, this is about the background of this project.
Yeah.
So which means now Zazala Rashid need to prepare the financial statement. So okay, we can continue to the trial balance. Okay, so for the trial balance, okay, this is for our group because we are group two, right? Okay. So okay, first we can, because if we follow the trial balance, we have five categories, right? Okay. So first is asset. So here for the cash, the account receivable, the merchandise inventory, the office supplies, the sales supplies, prepaid insurance, long-term investment, office equipment, and delivery van is all is the under asset. Yeah. So for the accumulated depreciation for the office equipment and the delivery van, because for this account is a contract account. Yeah. So normally the asset will on the debit side. So for the contract account, it should be on the credit side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you guys agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So I think we can move to the next.
So for the next is account payable, salaries payable, interest payable, unearned revenue, notes payable. This all type is under liability. So the normal balance for liability is on credit. So do you guys agree with me?
Yeah.
All right.
And then AINI.
So next, capital Zazala Rashid, withdrawal Zazala Rashid, under own equity. Own equity is the owner's right to the asset after all the liabilities have been paid. So, capital Zazala Rashid is the credit side, and withdrawal Zazala Rashid is the debit side.
Okay. And
Okay, now I will talk about the sales. And sales, when it is increased, the number balance is at the credit side. While for the sales return allowance and also the sales discount is the less in the statement of the profit and loss. So we need to use the sale to minus both of these. And after that, we will get the net sales in the statement of profit and loss. After that, for the cost of the merchandise sold, the number balance is debit side. After we get the net sales, we also need to minus the cost of the merchandise sold so that we will get the gross profit. Is that true?
okay, yeah.
Yeah. You are correct.
Yes.
So moving on to the next category, which is expense, right? So we all know that expense, if the expense increase, we need to record it in the debit side, right? And if the expense decrease, we need to record it in the credit side. But the normal balance of the expense account is in the debit side. So you can see in this trial balance, all the expense account like advertising expense, depreciation expenses of office equipment, depreciation expenses of delivery van, depreciation expenses of van repair and maintenance, sales, salaries expense, sales supply expense, insurance expense, office salaries expense, office supplies expense, rental expense, utility expense, interest expense is recorded in the debit side, which is the normal balance of the expense account. I think that's all for trial balance. Do you guys agree?
I think yes.
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 So far no question, right?
No.
So
No.
we move to the additional information.
So for
So we-
the
you
So for the addition, yeah. So for the additional information, for A, depreciation of office equipment and delivery van for the sum of 35,000 and 3,000 respectively. For the office equipment, debit depreciation expense for office equipment is 35,000, and credit is accumulated depreciation for office equipment 35,000. So for the delivery van, debit is the depreciation expense, which is 3,000, and credit is accumulate depreciation, which is 3,000. 3,000.
3,000.
So, did you agree with me? The credit and debit for these two?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I do with you too.
All right.
Because we know that the partner for depreciation, normally we use accumulated depreciation, right?
Yeah.
So we move to the
For the next additional information, unpaid office salaries of 20,000 ringgit. So, the debit account is salary expenses, and credit salaries payable.
Yes.
Okay, and then the C transaction is the available balance of office supplies in hand was RM 300 ringgit. So this means that if you look at the trial balance, it is stated that 4,000 ringgit Malaysia. So it's not true because it should be 300 ringgit at the end of the period. So we need to
do the calculation, which is 4,000 ringgit Malaysia minus 300 ringgit Malaysia. So we get the office supply used for the period is 3,700 ringgit. So the adjusting interest for this transaction is we need to debit office supply expenses for 3,700 ringgit because that is the amount used for the accounting period. And then we need to credit the office supplies account for the same amount, which is 3,700 ringgit to make it correct. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I agree
And
with
then,
you.
yeah, and then can I move to the next questions? So for D, a
Yes.
total of 7,800 ringgit of the unearned revenue was realized. So for these transactions, we know that unearned revenue is considered as current liability, right? So we already received payment from goods or services that has not been provided yet to our customer, right? So unearned revenue was realized means that the revenue is understated by 7,800 ringgit Malaysia, right? So the agency entries for this additional information is debit unearned revenue for 7,800 ringgit, and then we also need to credit the sales by which the same amount, which is 7,800 ringgit. So that the total amounts of the unearned revenue at the end of the period should be 34,209 ringgit, and then on the other hand, the sales amount should be 1,12,728 ringgit Malaysia at the trial balance. So I think that's all from me.
Okay, so I'll continue my part. Okay, so for E, okay, the sum of 40,500 ringgit issuance has already expired. So this amount should be decreased from the prepaid insurance. Okay, so because before this, the Fabrice already mentioned the prepaid insurance, so we should decrease the prepaid insurance for 40,500. Then it should be credited. Then we debit the insurance expenses because the amount that decreased from the prepaid insurance should be moved to the insurance expenses. Yeah. So far, okay, for this question. Okay. So next. Okay, next is about the building department forgot to send invoice to a customer for a total sum of 24,400. Okay, so which means the business never received the payment. So it's account receivable for 24,400. Okay, so we need to debit the account receivable for 24,400. Then because the sales is already was earned. Okay, so we should credit the sales for 24,400 ringgit. So
Yes.
that's my explanation.
Okay, for the question 3, it's about the interest revenue of 15,800 was not recorded. And this means that the company, they didn't record the interest. So this will also cause the revenue, asset, on equity, and also the net income will become understated. So we need to debit for the cash and also credit for the interest revenue. Then both of these will increase in our trial balance. And for the question H, it's about the supplier's invoice for the purchase of merchandise inventory amounting to 135,000 was already misplaced, and now they just only recently discovered. And in these situations, we need to debit the merchandise inventory and also credit the account payable, so that if we omit it, it will also cause our expenses and liability understated, and also for the on equity will also overstate. Do you all agree with me?
Yeah. Such a nice explanations.
So later we need to move this analysis to the financial statement, right? Yeah.
We need to do the statements of profit and loss. We need to adjust the trial balance first, right?
So later we just do it in the Excel, Microsoft Excel. So
Yeah.
I think so far our discussion just
That's nice.
okay, right? Mhm.
Overall,
I
it's
think
fine. Yeah.
So I think we can
And the meeting.
end the meeting. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
Any other
everyone.
question? No lah. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Thank you.